we talked about this today on Undisputed. I love the Warriors' acquisition of Andrew Wiggins for D'Angelo Russell. Now, D'Angelo Russell's balling so far. I mean, it's very short, small sample size. Is this his first game or second game with the T-Wolves? They won. Yeah, this is his first game, but he's playing great. He has, 18 points, I believe. They're up 79-78 on the Raptors. The Raptors are the hottest team in basketball, and they're beating the Raptors in Toronto 79-78.
It is the third quarter. I was going to say,
right, early. But the Raptors have won 14 straight. But anyway, I love the deal for Golden State. I think Wiggins, he's not a number 1 or a number 2 guy as we saw in Minnesota, but in Golden State, he's going to be the fourth option. Well, the third scorer, the fourth best player on the team, and they get what'll likely be a lottery pick, in my view, from Minnesota in the 2021 draft, which is a strong draft. His top 3 protected that pick, but if it falls outside the top 3, that could be a 4, 5, 6 pick in a what's viewed as a good draft at this point. I think next year, Rob Parker. Now, look, I'll admit, it's hard for me to say Golden State's going to be better than the Clippers or the Lakers next year, maybe even Milwaukee next year. All I'm saying is with Steph and Clay and Draymond and Andrew Wiggins, Kevon Looney, they will be a contender again. They will be a force to be reckoned with. At worst, they'll be the third best team in the Western Conference with the 2 LA teams. So I think they got a bright future. This year is going to be a blessing in disguise for them. They're going to get a top pick, might be the number 1 pick. And then next year they're going to get one as well. So I like what Golden State's doing, and I think they'll be back next year.
I don't have an issue with what they did if they wanted to add a player and D'Angelo Russell wasn't really fitting in. So I get all that, Chris. But the dynasty or the Warriors as we know it, it's over. I don't see them winning another championship. They barely could win a championship when they had everything together.
How you barely win a championship?
Easy.
You win or you lose.
No, but they barely won.
I don't care if it's barely. Sometimes barely makes it even better.
Because they had to beat
the Heat barely won it when Ray Allen saved them. The Cavs barely won it in 2016.
They had to beat Dellavedova and LeBron. That's what they beat to win a championship. So is this what we're doing now? No, I'm just telling you.
Belittling
Dellavedova and
LeBron.
That's who they beat to win the championship. And everybody, Steph is all that, but he didn't even win the MVP, even though Dellavedova was on the floor. So, and then here's the other part. Then the Warriors, everybody's talking about the only way they were a dynasty is because KD showed up.
No, they're not talking about
that's
it.
That's why they were a dynasty, because KD showed up.
And he went to them.
And they choked.
He needed them.
No. I thought Draymond Green.
That's one player. The rest of them wasn't begging him.
Draymond Green begged him to come. And here's the other one. If Steph was all that in a bag of chips, I would have said, we don't need him. We just went to the finals 2 years in a row.
Is LeBron all that in a bag of chips?
You know why he needed him? Because he choked down a 3-1 lead.
All right.
And they were shaking in their boots. They said, KD, we need you. Did you see what LeBron just did? We choked down a 3-1 lead for the first time in NBA history. No other team had ever choked down a 3-1 lead. That's what Steph Curry is. And you know what? For all the people, he changed the game. Steph Curry, this and that.
Did he not?
Let me tell you something.
You really going to go down that road? Just sit on here on national radio and lie.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. Here's the best part. In games where Steph Curry has a chance, right, to put this team up. No, be quiet.
Old, man.
A chance to put his team ahead, right, with 20 seconds left in the postseason. Steph Curry is 0 for 8. So he makes all these circus threes and all that when they're throwing confetti and the game doesn't matter. When they need a big shot, he doesn't deliver. He's 0 for 8 in those moments. And yet people keep telling me that Steph Curry's this and that. He's better than Isaiah Thomas and all that other nonsense. Steph Curry's a nice player. He's been very good. I get it. But my goodness, they're not winning again without KD. That train ride is over. That new arena in San Francisco, good luck putting up banners other than attendance records. They ain't winning no titles. It's a done deal.
All right, speaking of done deal, Are you done?
I'm done.
Let me dismantle your
You ain't
little
dismantling
argument
me.
point
I
by
killed
point.
you on TV this morning, and I'm killing you here. And my cheese was hot. That's right. Chris was so
I
Chris.
thought you were done.
I'm not done. Chris wanted to get off the set this morning. He was
Really?
so worked up.
God.
He was all worked up. I beat up
Ridiculous.
3 guys at one time.
I couldn't believe your ignorance on this subject.
Greg Jennings was so worked up and so bothered with my take, he wanted to denounce his football career. That's how bad I beat him down.
All
And
right,
Jason
on that note-
and Jason McIntyre, he tried to rebuy the big lead back.
All right, here we go. Number 1, are we belittling NBA titles now because of injuries? Because I'm. If you don't bring up Kawhi's title last year, if you're going to kill the Warriors for winning it in 2015, injuries have been a part of finals forever. Kawhi Leonard does not lead Toronto to the title if Kevin Durant's there. And even
he's got more than one.
He doesn't lead. He wasn't the leader.
He still won
He was
another
a
title.
role player.
He's got more than one.
I'm saying in Toronto, we could belittle that title and say
Do whatever
Clay
you
was
want.
hurt, KD was hurt. We don't do that. Detroit Pistons, their first title with Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars. Magic Johnson played 75 minutes the whole series. We don't belittle their title.
He was tragic, Johnson, so it was probably better that he wasn't playing.
The year before, when the Lakers beat Detroit, it was because Isaiah was hurt and playing on a bum ankle. So stop it with that. A championship's a championship, number 1.
It doesn't count when the next year that you go there, you choke down a 3-1 lead. That's why I can't buy into it.
Number 2. All right, Steph hasn't won a Finals MVP. Again, he should have won it the first year. But I don't care about Finals MVPs. I care about winning it. You win it as a team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won 6 titles, 2 Finals MVPs. Does that mean he doesn't get credit for the other 4? Larry Bird's first title. Cornbread Maxwell was the MVP. Does that mean Bird wasn't all that? Stop it. These are facts, folks. You want to kill them for losing a 3-1 lead. They lost a 3-1 lead to arguably the best player of all time, who lit them up.
No, it was,
but hold on. Kevin Durant.
It was Kyrie Irving who made the big shot.
Who you want to sit here and praise.
Kyrie won that championship.
You want to sit here and praise. Kevin Durant blew a 3-1 lead to those Warriors
Chris,
before.
I'm talking about the finals.
When it is.
It makes a big difference because nobody ever did it before.
A 3-1
That's a
lead
big difference.
is a 3-1 lead.
Steph Curry is the author of the biggest choke in NBA history. Those are facts. Facts. Stop with it.
Hold
Those
on.
are facts.
If he's the,
I'm going to kill your butt.
I don't even know what to do with that drop. That's ridiculous.
Steph,
Rob.
let me tell you something.
Stop it.
Steph
And
is
you
the Tom
gonna sit
Brady
here and
load
say
of
he
the
hasn't
NBA. He's
changed
been
the
lucky.
game?
He's been lucky that Iguodala bailed him out in that first championship.
gosh.
And now look at it.
They weren't even guarding Iguodala.
And if it wasn't,
They weren't even guarding Iguodala.
And if it wasn't for KD, he
No, how
wouldn't
in
have
the world
those
they
2
voted
championships.
Iguodala the
He would have
finals MVP?
0. Without all the luck, KD decided to join up.
Hold on. Quick question, Rob. How many championships does KD have without Steph?
I don't know. How many?
Answer me. 0. How many does Steph have without KD?
0.
1.
Oh, but I don't count that one.
You just being foolish now. So let's move on. 877-99 on 5.
I crushed
See
him
why I was
twice on television this morning
because you don't make
and radio
sense.
at night. I mean,
It's
are you
hard to
kidding me?
argue with somebody who has no logic.
What are you talking
Who's
about?
completely inconsistent. The Midboat, the most inconsistent brother of all time. When it's Tom Brady, it's a short menu. You got to win. When it's Aaron Rodgers, it's all about stats. When it's this, come on. You got a different standard for every single player and team. Whatever fits your narrative. Mic drop, Sam. Thank you, homeboy. 877-99.
Sam, can I school you on this?
877-99
Just because he calls for
on Fox.
it's
Will
under
the
your
Warriors-
jurisdiction. You don't have to give it to him when he wants it.
He gave it to me because I earned it.
No, you didn't earn that.
I earned it.
Sam's already told me off of Mike. He goes, Chris is the most egotistical guy I've ever worked with on the radio.
I didn't say that.
All right. Will the Warriors win another ring when they, get healthy and get Andrew Wiggins acclimated and so on and so forth? Will the dynasty continue? Frank in California, You're on with Chris and Rob. Frank, go ahead.
Thanks for taking my call, guys.
Yep.
Rob, are you a hater of Steph Curry or what, man?
No.
Steph's one of me.
Hey, Frank, I'm just giving you the facts. You got a problem with facts?
The reason why they lost that 3-1 series is because Draymond couldn't control himself.
Did he miss how many games? Did he miss all 3 of those games, Frank, or just one?
It changed the whole momentum of the series.
Frank, how many? It was they lost 3 games in a row. They hadn't lost 3 games all year. They also lost 2 games at home. Well, I mean, you can't win. Steph Curry's that guy. Can't win you one game.
Home didn't have.
He can't win one game.
Kevin Durant wouldn't have won a series if he didn't go to Golden State.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
They went to the NBA Finals.
Come on now.
But they did go.
And that was the last time.
He couldn't win without him. That's why he joined him.
No. They needed him. It was the other way around, Frank.
You killed him when he joined the Warriors.
Frank, I'm trying to tell you.
Good call, Frank.
Chris, I'm on your side, brother.
Thank you, my man.
Right.
Logic prevails.
How about John? No, let's go to Mike in New York. You're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Mike?
What's up, you guys?
What's up, man? We know where you coming from.
No, Mike, why?
Hater Junior.
Stop it.
But Chris.
Hater the second.
Chris, let me speak because I just don't understand what Steph Curry has proved to you that you got so much confidence in. And when the first time they won, every starting point guard that they faced was injured. Then they get to the finals, no Kyrie, no Kevin Love. Then they redeem themselves by having a 73-win team, then blow it. And then they get a MVP caliber player. And you're telling me that Steph Curry is that guy? He's 0 for 9 in the big shot.
0 for 8.
And then, hold on, wait. Did you hear that, Rob? Did you hear that? That was Steph Curry hitting the big shot.
Oh, wow. That was original,
You know it, Mike.
Now
you know it.
Stay on the line while I school you. Stay on the line. No, you hold up. It's my show.
Go ahead.
Stay on the line. Steph Curry.
Don't back down, Mike. Don't back down.
The last 3.
Before you go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go. Chris.
No, you gonna
Before
let me go.
No, let
You
Chris
gonna let
go.
me go.
Hold on, Mike. Just
You
hold
called
on.
in.
Hold on.
All right, go.
Steph
Go.
Curry, the last 3 games of that series against Cleveland when he wasn't given the MVP award, they gave it to Iguodala. He averaged 29 points. All right?
I'll accept that. Now listen, hear me out.
So
Chris.
he had 37 points in the decisive, definitive Game 5.
A lot of those
Hear me
were
out.
after the
Chris,
game was
Chris.
over.
Chris, let me say this before I go. Let me say this. You always get mad at Rob and make it seem like he's crazy when
He
says,
is.
Listen, hear me out. When he tells you how Steph never won the MVP and you bring up Kareem and the difference is Kareem and them actually won one. Steph will never get back. He will never get one. And that is a blemish on his record if he never gets the finals MVP.
Since you're talking about first things to happen, Steph Curry, the first player ever to win unanimous MVP.
Regular season.
So what?
We're
It
talking
still
about
counts.
the big moment.
You
the
act
big
like
moment.
we don't do away with regular season accomplishments. Jordan's got
Why
5
can't you do that in the
MVPs.
playoffs?
LeBron's got
Why
4
can't you
MVPs. Kareem's got
Chris.
6 MVPs. Stop it.
Chris.
You better call up. You better get your facts together before you call up here again.
Mike, you
on
did a great
punishment
job.
until you come with some better knowledge.
Why are you putting him on punishment, Mike? Call whatever you want, my man.
Bringing that weak stuff here?
Let's-
That little watered down, weak version. That's a poor man's Rob Parker right there.
Nah, he's
That's
got
a
big
poor
bucks.
man's Rob Parker.
John in Nebraska, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
Damn, fellas, this is some good banner. Hey, I just got to say, at the start of this, I agreed with Chris, but after listening to this, hey, Chris, I got one thing for you. Big-time players make big-time plays.
Yes, they do, John.
He doesn't make big-time
simple.
plays, John?
Chris, what has he made? If you take away all the game-winning shots from Jordan, is he the GOAT? You're bragging up
Yeah,
someone
he's got
who
6
hasn't
titles.
made one big-time play. He
First
has
of
not
all,
made one big-time
No,
play.
John, he hasn't. He just he can make you the circus shots in the regular season playing the Wizards in the snow in February, but he can't make the big shot in the spring when it matters most.
And let me ask you this, Chris. You just gave Rob a hard time. You said, hey, who won in the playoffs? Who won in all this? You won the regular season. How's this any different?
Thank you. Thank you. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite, Sean.
Absolutely. Hey, Rob owned you on the TV today, and he's owning you right now.
My man.
Like I said,
Where's my music? Where's my music?
Oh, stop it.
Absolutely.
What, John,
Hey,
come clean. John, come clean.
I got one thing to say.
You are
Hey,
in
I got
some
one thing
way.
to say.
Hold on.
Come clean. You are in some way, shape, or form related to Rob Parker.
I don't know anybody
What is
in
your
Nebraska.
history?
Hey,
What is your history?
Chris, all I'm going to say is I know when there's a mic drop, and this is a mic drop. Let it drop.
Yes, let it drop. Because John just...
I was wondering
he
what you were
pulverized.
texting about.
No, I wasn't texting nobody.
You must have worked with John in Winston, Wilkes-Barre,
I know.
Pennsylvania. He was a sports editor, something like that. That was ridiculous.
Chris
My
kills
goodness.
me. If
My
anybody
goodness.
gets on him, I got to know them personally.
Well, that's just the way it is.
You got
know that.
got demolished by John in Nebraska. He called Chris a hypocrite because he is.
What's happening, y'all? It's Chris Broussard.
I'm Rob Parker.
And we are
The Odd Couple. Check us out as often as you can on YouTube.
And always remember, I'm Oscar and he's Felix.
Oh, man. Are you serious?